Tensions are escalating, and it's now the second day of clashes between Israel and Iran. Let's chat with our correspondent, Lee Sang-yup. Reporter Lee, as anticipated, Iran's retaliation seems to have been quite severe. What's your take on the background of this reaction?
Yes. Last April, when Israel attacked the Iranian embassy in Syria, Iran retaliated on its home soil after 12 days. But this time, they retaliated almost immediately after being attacked, which was quite a swift response. The significant damage that Iran suffered this time is the main reason, unlike in the past attack. The Natanz nuclear facility, which suffered significant damage, is symbolic in Iran's nuclear weapons development. It can produce 60% enriched uranium, which means it can easily ramp up to 90% weapons-grade uranium at any time. Additionally, the deaths of high-ranking military officials and key scientists have greatly wounded Iran's pride. For Iran, the self-styled leader of Shia Islam, this was an utterly unbearable humiliation, leading to their immediate retaliation.
Meanwhile, Iran was engaged in nuclear negotiations with the US, a key player in international affairs. From Trump's view, while negotiating, he seemed to ignore Israel's attack. What was his intention?
Honestly, there are quite a few indications that make it hard to say the US led this attack. President Trump is trying to stabilize oil prices through negotiations with Iran to curb inflation in the US, so there's no need to provoke Iran.
What they do hurt is the prospect of negotiations over Iran's nuclear program. And that really is the rub of the matter. That
it seems this attack was more aligned with Israel's perspective. What they hurt is the prospect of negotiations over Iran's nuclear program. And that really is the rub. But then, with the collapse of Hezbollah and Hamas, who were attacking Israel, it seems Israel saw this as the perfect opportunity to strike Iran. They figured a preemptive strike was better than letting time pass with stalled nuclear talks with Iran.
Yes, Israel seems to have chosen a preemptive strike over relying on nuclear negotiations. Now, in this situation, Russia, another major power, has stepped in, claiming to mediate. Could this have any real effect?
Yes, Iran is indeed a vital partner for Russia, significantly influencing its power throughout the Middle East. The ongoing influence over the oil-rich Middle East is a crucial matter for Russia as a global superpower. Iran is a key oil producer but has been at odds with the US. Similarly, Russia, which is in a power struggle with the US, has been closely collaborating with China. They might also want to give Iran some time to recover and prevent further attacks from Israel. However, it's uncertain if Israel will agree to mediation as China and Russia hope. Given that Israel has acted against US interests by executing military maneuvers against Iran, it's highly likely they will persist in applying pressure on Iran.
It seems unlikely that the conflict will be resolved anytime soon. This has been Lee Sang-yup from the International Department.